Okay. Good morning, everyone. I am Akshaya Patnaik. Today we are here for a case study of my senior on as part of English for Job Seekers course. Hello, senior. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Harika Kalokolli from 4th year ECA, roll number 19KD1A04D2. Yeah, so what are your questions for me?
Akka, can you please share your experience in ELCS Lab Lindy?
My experience with ELCS Lab Lendi is very fruitful. So the first time I came into this college, it was like a completely strange, and I have a stage fear. I have this a lot, but after going into this lab, my every teacher there helped me to overcome my stage fear, and now I'm doing really good, and I'm actually fluent in English, and also I have no stage fear. I can speak in front of anyone. Like that's what got me into my job. You see, speaking communication skills is very important. So you have to know how to express yourself in others, and it'll be very helpful in facing interviews and all. So LCS lab has helped me a lot, like to improve my communication skills and all. So my journey with it is so wonderful. I love speaking English, and they help me to get it even more, like that. That's my greatest experience till now with the LCS lab Lindy, because everything, like the way I'm speaking right now, or the way I'm expressing right now, everything I speak in English is that's completely completely they made me do this. Like ELCS lab made me do this. All the faculty members made me do this, because they are like wonderful teachers. They do care about us, and they're like they'll meld us in a way that the society needs us, like this communication and all. Yeah. And Hari sir, speaking of him, he's like really my hero. I mean, like the first year, in my first year, when I saw him speaking, I was literally that the things that he was saying. So from that moment, I've made him like my idol. So I'm
Oh,
like
wow.
yeah, literally he speaks a damn good English, right? So he speaks
He
so
also does now,
when he
Akka.
speaks, what?
He also does it now. He is too good.
Yeah, of course he's really good. Actually, he's the one that I'm really like. The way I'm speaking right now is like completely on him. He made us do this. He's our motivation.
I agree with you, Akka. We
That's
could
my
actually
this is
see
like
their care and your fruitful result. We can actually see you, Akka.
yeah. Lendi English
Akka,
lab is like completely the best lab in whole college,
yeah,
right?
I too agree with you. Akka, can you please share me your experience while facing an interview?
Is in Venue LSI. So that company offered me the job. So speaking of which, job, I mean, I was really so frightened. Like I have this thing in my head that will I get a job or not? Oh my god, am I mean, I've written like 4 5 exams. But I didn't get in any or not. So at that moment, I was like so scared, and I thought that I have to work hard. So on this day, like when this Invenio company came to our college, they came in like afternoon or something. So we were told to practice all the quantitative aptitude and programming everything. So I was doing that, and this little thing, it's like it's like completely bugging me, like will I get this job or not? I'm not even I'm not even qualifying the first round of any job. So I was like, if you don't believe me, I even called my mom and I was literally crying, mom, why are you making me do this? I don't know if I can do this or not. I'm maybe I'm not ready for the job. I was like so afraid, I'm in a dilemma, whether I'll get this job or not. So that day, maybe around 2 o'clock, they came to our campus and they gave a seminar presentation. So after listening to them, I was like completely, mind blowing. The presentation was literally mind blowing. I was like mad about that, and I tried hard, and I qualified the written test. After that, the next day, our we were asked to do. I mean, there are 5 rounds in that exam. I mean, in that one. And we had a second group discussion. We didn't know that at that time.
Oh no.
We were only told that there will be only one group discussion. And after that, they were like, yeah, that's really scary. Like after group discussion one, there is a group discussion two, and TR1, TR2, and HR round. So
Oh
there are
God,
completely
this
5 rounds
is
in that.
sudden surprise.
Yeah, yeah, completely. So this first round, I guess totally 142 members were selected for after the written test. 142 members were selected in our college, and after that, first GD. It was like literally after the first GD, only 30 members were selected
Oh,
out of 142 members. Can you imagine how hard it was? Like after
oh,
this complete GD1, every group will have 10 members. We were segregated into 15 groups or so, and after this GD1, only 30 members were left. For GD2, it was a very tough competition. And I was
yes.
like, yeah, it's really heavy competition, and I wasn't even getting a chance to speak. But me, like I kept on saying things about that topic and all. I even after first GD, we were given time, so I was like so afraid. Like everyone is so good. Like see, in 142 members, only 30 were selected, and we have to compete against each other. The best 30 will be selected, right? So
Yes, sir.
in those 30, I got 15 were segregated, and in my group there were like so many people who speaks damn good English, and who are like who speaks very well. I mean, not communication wise, they'll be like they won't stop. We won't get a chance against them. But I was like sitting there with all my expressions, and also I tried to talk a lot. After some time, I didn't get a chance though, but I tried to talk. After some time, those panel members who are there to hire us, they were like, okay, you have to stop, this girl wants to speak, and they told me to speak. That time I was a bit relieved, like, huh, oh, oh yeah, okay, I got a chance to speak. Now you have to speak, and you have to prove yourself and prove your point. Then I spoke up, and it was really good experience with the GD. I mean, everyone was like fighting there. They are not even giving us chance to speak. Literally, I mean, no one was giving chance. So I'm from EC, right? So the CSC, they are very dominating to be more. Of course, everyone
Yeah.
needs a job. So they are so dominating, and I was like, I have to speak more, and I spoke up. So I got selected in GD2 also, and after
Oh,
that,
wow.
only 20 members were selected after GD2. Yeah, 20 or 18 like that. And that in that members, EC students are very less. After that, we were have to face our first TR round, technical round. Ooh, I was the one who they call, first.
Oh
So
my
I was
God,
like
first
complete.
extreme.
Yeah, I was the first member to go into the TR round. Can you imagine the pressure I've been facing?
So much pressure. full of confusion,
Yeah,
what to say, what not to say. Oh my god.
yeah, that's if someone goes in first, and if they'll come back, we can ask them what did they ask you and
Yeah.
everything. But I didn't get the chance because they called me first. I was like completely nervous, and I crossed my fingers and I was like, okay, you can do this, you can do this, don't worry, you'll kill it. Okay, just go inside, have that confidence inside you. Whatever they say, just answer it with confidence. I was with this thing, and they call me, I'm from EC, right? So I don't know, I mean, I know but not completely. I'm not I don't know some coding and all, programming and all. I have a weakness in that area. So
Same,
they
same here at the I'm too also very low in coding. I
first,
actually don't know.
yeah, but
Frankly.
it's easy, but I know the algorithms, but I can't write a program. That's my weakness. So, being an EC student, they'll try to avoid some programming questions, but they'll ask you about our projects and all. So, after going in there, I felt like, oh, this was my first interview. Like I was completely out of my mind. That place and all, that environment, it's completely different for me. New. So I went in there, and after that, some yeah, this this panelist, he was like sitting in front of me. He was asking me questions, and I'm telling the answers. Yeah, and also he asked me for my resume, and I have given it to him, and he asked me every question, every single detail in my resume, like completely.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, I'll tell you this, I'll tell you what. And I told him everything about my resume, about the certificates I've made. He even asked so depth that I was like confused so much. That was really terrifying, I can say that, because he asked me about my project. I did a project in my third year, so he asked me about that, and everything about that. I also must have not clearly said one or two answers, but he asked me a question, logical question at the end, and he told me, if you can solve this is not easy, and if you can solve this, I'll send you straight into the HR round. You won't be facing any TR2 round. He
Oh.
said that, and I tried to do that answer. And while I'm doing this answer, one of this one of the guy, Praneeth, CSC, he actually went to TR, and also he HR happened to him, and he was selected right in front of my
Oh.
eyes. And I'm that question. Imagine how much pressure I'll be in. I was literally like, oh my god, he got the job, and here I am. I have to do it no matter what. You have to do it. Like, you always try to show your best in everything, right, to get a job. So I tried, and I actually kind of solved it, not completely, but I've solved it like 95%. So later I showed to him. He was like, okay, yeah, you can wait outside. He said that. He gave me a handshake, and he said me to wait outside. I was waiting. And after that, I had HR, this HR thing. I thought if HR happened, then I'll be selected. I thought that. But in HR, even in HR, that ma'am, I had this ma'am to do the HR interview. She asked me a question. I mean, so many questions, but in that, one of the answer didn't satisfy her. So she was like,
Oh.
Harika, I'm not satisfied with your answer. She was like that. And I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do now? I really need this job. I was like that in my mind. And after that, she she told me to wait outside. Okay, I was waiting outside, like crossed fingers, completely nervous and all. I waited so long. Everyone is going inside and coming out, and they're hearing whether they are selected or not. But I didn't get that chance, so I asked them, "What about me? What should I do next?" Yeah, wait for 5 minutes. The girl standing there, who takes care of all these things, she told me that wait for 5 minutes, and after that, I got to face my second TR round. After HR, I got
Oh.
to face my second TR. Yeah, it was like, even in that, I had my first TR and HR. So in this TR and HR, whatever I got the questions, and I learned from it, and I performed very well in my TR2. I'm proud to say this. I performed really well in my TR2, and the next minute they said, Harika, congratulations, you are selected.
Oh,
That was the time I was like completely, oh my god, finally I did it. And after all this process, it was like 7:30 or 8 in the night. So only 10 members were selected for that company, and in that only one member is selected from EC. And
awesome,
that was
Akka.
me. I was like complete. Yeah, I thought the same. Wow, awesome! You finally did it. That happiness. I first called my mom to share it with, and I was like, Mom, congratulate me, your daughter finally got a job. I was saying that to her, and yeah, that's my biggest achievement. Like, completely, like, so many members competed in that job thing, and only 10 members were placed, and in that only one member from EC. This is what I'm very proud of.
Yeah.
That's how my interview went. It was a lot of pressure, but yeah, you have to have a good communication skills, that's for sure. The way you express yourself, the way you speak about anything, like everything, every minute detail, how you write, how you speak, how you listen, everything. So that's my story of facing the interview, and it was very great experience, I say. And I even love this company. Their topmost priority is communication and presentation, and I think that I don't think that I know it, that I can fulfill their communication and presentation skills very well. Yeah. That's my complete interview with Invenue LSA. It was a great experience.
Firstly, we
Yeah.
congratulate you on your success, Akka.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
What is this Invenue company about, Akka?
So it is a SAP consultancy. Mainly they use SAP and Mule software, MuleSoft. And Invenue is a consultant company. It's not in India. It's around it's in UK based company, MNC. So it operates mostly abroad. They have very few Indian customers. It's completely based on SAP and MuleSoft. That's
Yeah. Okay, Akka. Akka, can you please give me your suggestions on how to face an interview and also to build a strong resume?
yeah. For resume, you have to add all your certificates and all in that. Try to elaborate your resume. And for me, they asked me like, only one paper of resume. I thought there'd be more than one paper. So I was a bit shocked. I was said to have a resume that will be of one page, but they
One
asked me
paper.
only one page. Yeah, they were like that, and I thought, so try to make a resume like both ways, like have a two pages resume and also one page resume. Okay, and try to do as many courses as you can. And at the end, these certificates are not important. You have to show your knowledge, and you have to show your stuff, like completely. You have to, whatever you do, you have to see. Let me tell you a simple thing. We are in BTech, right? So everybody knows that we don't know anything. It's just how you tell them that you can learn anything they wanted to teach you. That's the best thing. You have, it's not selling yourself. I'd not say that you have to sell yourself. I'd say that you just have to give them an assurance that you can learn anything. You can be the best in their company. That's what you have to prove them. They know that you don't know anything. Of course, we are just graduates. We don't have that much stuff, but we have to assure them that we can learn, we can do, we can be the best. That's what we have to tell them. So
Okay, Akka.
do you have any more
Akka,
questions?
okay, Akka. Knowing all your experience and your suggestions, I'll surely implement you in my learning. I have a last question, Akka. Do you
Yeah, tell
think
me,
your
shoot.
English lab truly helped in building our career?
Let me be very honest with you. ELCS lab is the one thing that will surely, damn surely, will get you a job. Because, even though you have all that stuff in your brain, technical stuff in your brain, if you can't able to present it in front of others, what's the use? ELCS lab will make you present yourself. That's what they did to me. Even, see, you may have a million zillion thoughts in your brain, but you have to know how to express them, right, to the right
Yeah,
person in a right way. ELCS lab will make you do that. Okay, so of course our English lab is the best lab. So they'll make you do such things. So it's definitely helpful, I'd say.
what is
And you
your
will
favorite
say the same
activity?
one day.
Oh,
What?
yeah, Akka. I'll say it now only, Akka. I actually molded
Of course.
myself in a way that I could actually face Hari sir and also all others. Actually, I couldn't do it at the first. I totally forgot myself that I was very good in English, but when going to a Sri Chaitanya school, I totally forgot all these things. When I
Of
entered
course.
Lindy, I cleared all these fears, and I'm the leader now. I can actually present my leadership skills too.
Good. That's the magic of a ELCS lab.
Yeah. What is
Even
your
if
favorite
anyone
act?
speaks,
What is your favorite
my favorite
activity? Activity, Akka.
lag
In
activity.
the
Yeah. So
yeah.
in my first year, there's a self intro. When
Oh
you
yeah.
you everyone will be doing that self intro. So that's my first activity, and first activity, memorable activity. I even have this video in YouTube that's like 3.3K views. That
We actually
you
watched your video, Akka. You are on the screen on the top with wow, you have made a great intro.
yeah, that was my first activity, and I wanted to give the best. So I gave my best, and I really enjoyed doing that. And every activity, not even that, not only that, but also like every activity in ALCS lab is funny, is enjoyable, is fun. So
Hello.
yeah, hello.
Sorry, Akka. I think it's a technical glitch.
It's okay, it's okay. So are we done? Yeah, like, have I answered
Um,
all your
yeah,
questions?
yeah, Akka, it's truly helpful for me. Yeah, I actually in the fourth year I think we'll get to all these things.
Yeah.
I actually
You-
gave.
yeah, you'll get it in your 3-2. Like you'll have to face your interviews and all, writing stuff and all in your 3-2, from your 3-2.
Yeah. Okay, Akka. For lastly, I would thank you for making me to do my case study. Thank you, Akka.
Always, you're so welcome, and be confident, be good, and try to give your best. You'll
Yeah,
succeed in
Akka.
anything. Okay. Thank you
Okay,
so
Akka.
much for having me.
Thank you, Akka. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Akka.
Bye bye.